Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware. It is Friday evening and I thought I would come up with this thing for 1,000 subscribers. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Those of you who've been at the beginning, those of you who have followed the channel loyally, those of you who have come on recently, every single one of you means so much to me that there's 1,000 people out there with nothing better to do than listen to me talk about crap and roll dice and write things. Thank you very much. It means a lot, and I was kicking around, what am I going to do for 1,000 subs? You know, what am I going to do? Whatever. And just driving down the road one day, it occurred to me, let's replay the first strat-o-matic game I ever played. Some of you know the story. For tabletop sports gaming, for me, it started with APBA football in the early 80s, getting the haircut at the barbershop downtown in where I grew up in Ohio. The Football Digest magazines and the APBA ads in the back of them. Be the coach, and it was the ads that had the Chargers and the Cowboys back when they were championship teams, but not Super Bowl teams. Fouts and Danny White. And I was like, man, I would so love to get this game. And it never happened until after we moved to Delaware in Christmas of '87. I was given APBA football with the '86 season set for Christmas. So I had the Super Bowl Broncos and Giants. And Ron and I, we played our first tabletop sports gaming game together Christmas Day, that day. My Broncos beat his Cowboys 29-24. So someday soon we'll recreate that. But in 1991, USA Today Baseball Weekly, they had a thing going where this company named strat-o-matic was running a computer simulation of the greatest hitters of all time, like a tournament-style, bracket-style tournament, top 16 batters. And they played 162 game seasons against each other. There were 5 starters that were used for everybody in rotation. I think all the fielding was normalized at each position to 2 or something like that. And I can't remember who won it. I think it was Pete Rose, but I'm not sure. But in 1992, in between my old job and starting to sell auto parts, took 3 weeks off, went up to Bel Air, Maryland, and one day my grandmother, my nanny, she and I go somewhere for lunch. She goes to a store she's going to go in. I see a KayBee store down there. I'm like, I'm going to go check it out. And I walk in and I see strat-o-matic on the shelf. And I knew what APBA meant for me for football, and I knew that that's the game that I wanted to get for baseball. So I bought it. I went home and read the first, 2 pages of instructions. And I got immediately into my first basic baseball game. And I started with, at the time, I was a big fan of the Orioles. So I played the Orioles and the Yankees. The score sheet is lost to the sands of time. No idea exactly what it was, but I know it was Orioles-Yankees. I'm pretty sure this is close to the setups I would have used. The 91 set that I got a year or two ago had all the extra players, so I whittled it down. I know I have the proper 25 for the Orioles. It was probably 26 or 27. And best guess on the Yankees, because I played a lot more with the Orioles in this set than I did with the Yankees. But anyway, as you can see right over there, we've got our starting lineups. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll play some baseballs. Starting for the Baltimore Orioles, batting first, left fielder Brady Anderson. Batting second, center fielder Mike Devereaux. Batting third, shortstop Cal Ripken. Batting fourth, Randy Milligan, first base. Sam Horn is DH, he's batting fifth. Joe Orsulak's out and right, batting sixth. Chris Hoyles, with that really weird batting stance, cocked wrists and all, he's behind the plate, batting seventh. Leo Gomez, third baseman, batting eighth. And I'm sure the set came with Tim Hewlett, but I decided to go instead with Billy Ripken at second, batting ninth. New York Yankees, batting first, leadoff Steve Sachs at second. We have Alvaro Espinosa is shortstop. He'll be batting second. Don Mattingly at first. He'll bat third. Mel Hall, right fielder, batting fourth. Roberto Kelly, center fielder, playing left field, batting fifth. Kevin Moss, DH. He'll bat sixth. Matt Noakes is batting seventh. He's the catcher for the Yankees. Third baseman Pat Kelly on the hot corner. He'll bat eighth. And batting ninth is Bernie Williams, center fielder. So without any further ado, let's play some baseballs. Like I said, I did this around June the 20th in 1992, so it's been a little over 29 years. I've been playing strat-o-matic as long as I've been selling auto parts. Spark plugs and low on the D20. That's me, man. It's hand in glove. I've been doing it the whole time. I love it. I love my job and I love this game. So let's celebrate them both at the same time. Brady Anderson leading off. Scott Sanderson is on the hill for the Yankees. He is starting, former Expo. And here's the pitch, 1-5, and that will be a walk. The leadoff for Anderson. Let's go ahead and a little more like a dat. See me more. Alrighty, Anderson is on first. That's going to bring us to Mike Devereaux. And that is going to be A. Let's shove that up a little bit. Better. There we go. 4-7 off Sanderson's card. Low on the split. Liner to third for out number 1. Great play over there by Kelly of the Patrick variety. Sanderson pitch to Cal Ripken. 3-5 single. That'll knock Anderson around to third. Anderson's a 116 and 13. He scores. Cal Ripken RBI single. And Orioles are on in the top of the first. 1-0, 1 out. Runner on first. Here's Randy Milligan. 1-8. Skinny split, misses it. Liner to short. Good play there by Espinosa. It's 2 away. Sam Horn. Sanderson gets the signs from Noakes. Here's the pitch. 4-3 fly ball to right field. That's going to be Mel Hall. He's a 4 with a 15 and gets past him to the side. That is going to be a single. Plenty of time for Ripken around second and get to third on the play. So runners at the corners with 2 outs. 1-0 Orioles. And 1-7. That's going to be Joe Orsulak at the plate. 1-7, hard ground ball hit to first base. Mattingly is there, trots over and makes the play to end the inning. Orioles score a run. Come here. So that is going to bring the Yankees to the plate. Mike Mussina. He was the first strat-o-matic pitcher I ever employed. I loved Mike Mussina. I was an Orioles fan. He will face Steve Sachs. As soon as I do some housekeeping. Housekeeping! Orioles with a run. And that was on 2 hits. Alrighty. Bottom of the first. Steve Sachs leading off, 304 batter in 1991. Mussina with a pitch, 1-7. That's a single for Sachs. He is on. They're going to put the hold on him. That's going to drop him 1-13. He's going for second on Hoyle's arm and makes it with that 8. So immediately, Sachs on second. Alvaro Espinosa at the plate. Mussina gets the signs from Hoyles. 4-10 fly ball to center field. Devereaux is a 2 with an 18 and makes the play. Runners will hold. So that is 1 out. Brings us to Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball. Mussina with the pitch. 6-9. Grounder to Ripken at short. He's a 1 with a 3. Fields it, fires. He's able to hold Sachs at second. Gets Mattingly at first. Gets the ball to Sam Horn easily enough. 2 outs. That's going to give us Mel Hall. 6-8 liner. And Ripken is able to get his glove to it in time. Save the base hit. Nothing around for the Yankees. It's going to be 1-0. We go to the top of the second. Let's see. And they had 1 hit. Alrighty. We go to the top of the second inning. Sanderson is set to face. I am a little lower in order. Chris Hoyles, bottom of the order, Chris Hoyles, Leo Gomez, and Billy Ripken. Here is the pitch to Chris Hoyles, 5-10, and that's going to be off Noak's card. A 3 with an 8, and that is going to pop it up behind home plate. Noakes gets underneath it, makes the play, 1 away. Scott Sanderson here's facing Leo Gomez, and strikeout. Got him swinging at the knee cheese. That's right. To throw a little blah at you. Billy Ripken, 2 away. And I'm writing him in the wrong place. They're digging in the wrong place. And take back 1 kadam to honor the Hebrew God whose ark this is. They're digging in the wrong place. I've not seen that movie before. Captain Whiteout, Kenny. Back at it. That's X to K. See, normally when I'm playing the project, I've got the picture covering, so that way I know where to write it and not mess it up. Not that I would ever do that. Billy Ripken, 2 away. Sanderson with the pitch, 2-10. Hard line drive into left field, and there is Pat Kelly. Makes the play, saves the base hit, and ends the inning. Scoreless and hitless are the Orioles. Sanderson will face the top of the order in the 3rd. However, Mussina comes up, and he is facing Roberto Kelly, Kevin Moss, and Matt Noakes. You know what? I'm going to do that so that way I don't lose track. Easier for me. It's not in order, but I know what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. Roberto Kelly is set. Mussina with the pitch, 2-9. And that is a long fly ball to the gap. It's going to fall in. Kelly is going to round first. Gets into second with a stand-up double. Brings us to Kevin Moss. Mussina, 2-5, and that's strikeout number 1 for Mussina. Sets him down. Standing in now, Matt Noakes. Here's the pitch. Mike Mussina, 1-2. Hard liner up the middle. Billy Ripken dives. Makes a great play. Scampering back as Roberto Kelly tosses it to his brother Cal. Not in time to make the tag. So it's going to be 2 outs, and Pat Kelly comes up to the plate. 8th in the order. Mussina with the pitch. 6-9. Grounder to Ripken. And he's going to field that and get it over to Horn well ahead of Kelly for out number 3. So the Yankees are set down. They add another hit to their tally. 2 hits each, but the Orioles have scored a run. We go to the top of the 3rd. Hurrah! This game is brought to you by Strat-o-matic, the company that makes this fine game as well as others for football, basketball, hockey, the top 4 board game and computer, as well as online and card reader apps, online games. Check them out at www.strat-o-matic.com. They do not support this channel in any way. However, I support them because I really love the games they have, and any chance I get, I'm going to turn somebody on to them. Alrighty. Brady Anderson, top of the order, facing Scott Sanderson. Sanderson to Anderson. Here's the pitch. 6-12, not doing injuries. Pops it up on the left side of the field. Kelly is there, makes the catch. Out number 1 brings us to Mike Devereaux. Sanderson with the pitch. I don't do injuries in one-off games. It's just stupid. Hard liner to short, and that's going to be Espinosa there to make the catch for out number 2. Arthritis in the thumbs. Yuck. Yeah. Right there. And normally it's not a problem, but today, from the word jump, it's been bugging me today. Writing and doing anything with that thumb is problematic. 2-7, the pitch to Cal Ripken. Hard ground ball hit to third base, and Pat Kelly is there. Gets it over to Mattingly for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. The Orioles are set down in order. We go to the bottom of the third. The Yankees are coming to the plate. And it's warm in the house, so I'm going to take off the hat. Stars are down, but I'm still wearing my Pirates jersey here. See? There. Thank you, Rob. Love it. That's my game jersey. Alrighty, Mike Mussina is coming in. Bottom of the third. Bernie Williams, bottom of the order, leading off. Then back to the top for Steve Sachs and Alvaro Espinosa. Williams. Mussina the pitch. 1, 7. And Williams works a walk. And that'll bring up Steve Sachs with a runner on. Williams. B. No holding. No holding. Don't want him getting jumpy. 6-10, ground ball to Ripken. He's going to grab that, fires it over to Billy to get Williams on to first for Sachs for the 6-4-3 double play for those of you scoring at home. And if you're not scoring at home, you should be, because you're mooching off of my score sheet, which is completely acceptable, don't get me wrong. Alrighty, here we go, 2 away. That's going to bring us to a dropped die, which is right here. It's okay, I got backups if I need them. Alrighty, Alvaro Espinosa, base is empty, 1-0, bottom of the third, 5-4, Mussina, and he cracks on this one. I check, verse righty, he is normal. That's a long fly ball, it is out of here, home run. Ties it up, Alvaro Espinosa. That's one thing I've started doing, playing basic games myself. I go with point of weakness innings, and I go with normal and weak to keep whether it's actually going to be a home run realistic or not. That was kind of a home run, so that works. Donnie Mattingly, 1-1 ball game. Mussina with a pitch, 5-4, and Mattingly connects on one. It drops into the gap. That's going to be a 2-bag hit to extend the inning. Brings up Mel Hall. Mattingly standing on second, 1-1. Yankees on the comeback, trying to get the lead. Ground ball hit hard to Milligan at first, and he is easily able to beat Hall to the bag for the force, which will end the inning. However, it is now a 1-1 ball game, tied up. So that becomes a 1. That becomes a 1, and they did it on 2 hits. Did it on 1 hit, but they got 2. Alrighty. Alrighty, Rudy. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Scott Sanderson. He's good to go 5, no problem. And he will be facing in order 4, 5, and 6 of the Baltimore battery in Milligan, Horn, and Orsulak. Let's put that right there. Randy Milligan is set. Sanderson gets the signs from Matt Noakes. He rocks, he fires. 3, 10, and that's going to be a single for Milligan to open up the 4th inning. Sam Horn is now on. Not much of a chance of him grounding out on his cards, so he's going to swing away. Singled his last time up. That is a 6-7 on Sanderson's card. Ground ball hit to second base. That's going to be a check on Sachs. 3, 5. He is able to field that cleanly. Gets it to Espinosa at second to force Milligan on to first to get Horn. 4, 6, 3. And that is going to bring up Joe Orsulak, who grounded to first his last time up. Scott Sanderson is set. Here comes the pitch. 5, 9. That'll be a strikeout. His second. And that will end the 4th. 1 left on. No, nobody left on, but a base hit for the Orioles. It's coming. I can hear her. Mike Mussina. He will face 5, 6, 7 Roberto Kelly, Kevin Moss, and Matt Noakes. Kelly is set. Mussina with the pitch. 4-8, and that's going to be a strikeout of Kelly. Mussina's second. That's going to bring up Kevin Moss, who struck out his last time up. Kelly had doubled. Mussina with the pitch. 5-8, and that's going to be a pop-up on the right side of the infield. Randy Milligan gets underneath it. Easy work of that routine pop-up for out number 2. Matt Noakes now at the plate. Mussina with a pitch. 3-6. Hard liner up the middle. Billy Ripken is there again. Took a couple of steps to his right. Made the backhanded play. Second time in a row Noakes had tried to rip one up the middle, and Billy Ripken was there to rob him. Nothing going at all for the Yankees in that inning. Retired in order by Mussina. Takes us to the 5th. Your score is 1-1. Yankees are out hitting the Orioles, but it's a tie ball game. That goes there. Up a little more. Just so, because we have a couple of viewers that are like, can you focus better on the card so we can see the results? Just so you know, it's not the focus, it's smaller. I can come all the way down, but you can't see anything else. I mean, you can easily read, and I'm looking at the screen. 2-8 is a ground ball, shortstop A. So that can easily be read. In order to get everything, it's got to be up here. And the focus is good right there. So everything is focused. It's just further away, it's difficult to read. So it's not the camera. For those who have commented before, it's not the camera, it's not this, it's not that. It's just the way it's set up and to be able to get everything onto the screen. If you can't read the cards, I'm sorry about that. There is nothing that can be done about that. This is a presentation that I am offering, and I hope that going forward, I know it will be, but I hope going forward that will satisfy any questions or concerns that you have. So here we go. Top of the 5th. Chris Hoyles leading off, 7-8-9, facing Sanderson. Leo Gomez and Billy Ripken due up as well. 5-3. Sanderson, hard ground ball to Mattingly at first, and he is able to get it. He gets it to Sanderson covering. So that's a 3-1 ground ball. Gets it there a couple of steps ahead of Hoyles for the first out. Leo Gomez comes to the plate. Set to go. Sanderson with his offering. Yeah, that was Marvin, by the way. He's been here the whole time. He's been like, hey guys, what's happening? See, there's Marvin. He's just watching. Okay, Sanderson to Gomez, 6-6, and Gomez rips a double. So Baltimore's got some business with one out in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up Billy Ripken. Nice base hit, might get Gomez home. He's a 1-11. We'll see. Maybe with 2 outs and if Anderson does it. But here's Billy Ripken, 1-7, and that is going to be a single, and that's going to drive Gomez around to third. So men at the corners. 1 out, top of the 5th, and Baltimore is threatening to take the lead back. Brady Anderson comes to the plate. Normal defense for the Yankees, hoping for that double play ball. 5-7, hard liner to Ripken and to Espinoza, and he saves that base hit and the run for now. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Mike Devereaux, center fielder. Scott Sanderson is set. A wind up the pitch. 1-3, hard grounder hit too short. Espinoza is able to field that cleanly, get it over to Mattingly for out number 3. The Orioles threaten, but they are unable to plate any runs as they leave 2 on base. So that is going to be 2 more hits. We go to the bottom of the 5th after 4.5. This game is official here at Yankee Stadium. Stump Merrill was in charge of the 71 and 91 5th place New York Yankees in 1991. And it was a split year for managers for the Orioles that year. They were 6th place, 67 and 95. Managerial duty was split mid-season between Frank Robinson and Johnny Oates. Mike Mussina is set to go here in the bottom of the 5th. He'll face Pat Kelly, Bernie Williams, and back to the top for Steve Sachs. Hoyles with the signs. Mussina shakes off the first one. Nods. Here's the pitch. 4-4, and that'll be a hard ground ball hit to Gomez at third. He is a 3 with a 13. He's able to get that over to Milligan, no problem, for out number 1. 5-3 ground ball brings us to Bernie Williams. And here we go. Pitch from Mussina. 5-3 grounder back to the box. And he is able to field that and get it over to Milligan, a step or two ahead of Williams for the second out. Steve Sachs comes to the plate. He has singled and stolen a base in 2 at-bats. 5-12. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Devereaux tracks underneath it. And he's going to make that catch and end the inning. Nothing doing for the Yanks. And cell phone scared the crap out of me. There's no one in this house. Oh goodness, here we go. Top of the 6th. Heart of the Orioles battery is due up. Cal Ripken, Sam Milligan, and Randy Milligan, Sam Horn. Sanderson is set, gets the signs from Noakes. Here comes the pitch. Cal Ripken 1-6. It's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going. It is going. Gone! Cal Ripken, touch 'em all. You just hit a home run. My second favorite baseball player of all time. Also happens to be number 8, just like Pops. Oh, man. There we go. Cal Ripken comes through 2-1. Randy Milligan at the plate. We are in the top of the 6th. Yup. Here's the pitch, 1-7, and that's going to be a strikeout for Milligan. That will be Sanderson's third. Sam Horn, 1 away, facing Sanderson. Here comes the pitch, 2-12, fly ball to right field. This one is deep, giving chase. Mel Hall back to the warning track in the corner, makes the catch on the run. Couple of steps, bounces off the wall, gets back in, relays the ball in. So that is out number 2. And that'll bring us to Joe Orsulak, right fielder. Sanderson is set, wants to get out of the inning and get the Yankees back to the plate. Comes the pitch, 5-9, and strike 3, swinging at dirt. 4th K for Sanderson, out number 3, and the Orioles score a run. That's going to be 6. That's going to be now a 2, and that is going to be a 1. Your score is 2-1. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning, Cal Ripken with a leadoff homer in the top of the 6th to give the Orioles a 2-1 lead here in Yankee Stadium. A 2. Alrighty. Alright, Melvin, go ahead and take a last bow for everybody. Yay, it's Melvin! Yeah, go drive into the wall somewhere else. Yeah, lush. Mike Mussina. You never know when that crazy zany Zamboni guy is going to show up. You just gotta, you know, put up with it, because he's gonna. He means well. He does, but yeah. All right, here we go. Top of the 6th inning. Yeah, a little more. There we go. Mussina facing. That's why you double check the score sheet before you start to rip off players. Alvaro Espinosa, Don Mattingly, and Mel Hall. Here comes the pitch to Espinosa. 6-10. Hard hit ball to Ripken. He's able to field the 2-hopper, and moving to his right, stops and fires over to Milligan for out number 1. Don Mattingly now at the plate. Takes his warm-up slices on the right side of home plate. Mussina gets the signs from Hoyles. Here comes the pitch. 4-11. Hard ground ball back to the box. Mussina is able to chop it down, picks it up, gets it over to Milligan for out number 2. Mattingly frustrated that he chopped it right in front of the pitcher's mound and that Mussina was able to glove it. Mel Hall comes up. Here we go. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. 2-1 ball game. Here's the pitch from Mussina. 1-5 fly ball to center field. Mike Devereaux charging in, diving catch. And almost looked like it could have been trapped, but they rule that an out. So Mussina sets the Yankees down in order. We go to the 7th inning. 2-1. Recap the scoring. In the top of the first, Brady Anderson led off with a walk. He then was able to get to third on a 1-out single by, is that right? No, because Ripken had the RBI. He was, well, how did that happen then? He didn't steal a base. I forget how it happened. Brady Anderson scored in the top of the first. Right there. The others are easy. Bottom of the 3rd with 1 out, with 2 outs after a double play. Bernie Williams reached on a walk and Sachs grounded to short. Alvaro Espinosa comes up, slaps a home run. And then in the top of the 6th, a leadoff batter Cal Ripken, as we just saw, he hit a home run himself. So 2-1 is your score, and I don't care how Brady Anderson scored. He did. Says so right there. Alrighty, top of the 7th. Top of the 7th inning. Chris Hoyles is due up. Gomez and Billy Ripken to follow. Sanderson still going in this game. It's a good game for both pitchers. 5-5, and there's another reason. Strikeout number 5 on Chris Hoyles, and that's 1 away. Next up is Leo Gomez, who doubled his last time up, struck out in the 2nd before that. Sanderson with a pitch for 11, fly ball to left field. Roberto Kelly is giving chase to 12. He's going to get underneath that and make the catch for out number 2. And little brother coming to the plate. Here we go with a 5-10 off Sanderson's card. And that's going to be off Noakes. He is a 3 with a 12. Passed ball does not mean a thing. Foul out. Noakes gets underneath it, throws off his mask, makes the catch. And 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. At the old ball game. What? Mike Mussina on the hill, large and in charge for the Orioles. And he is going to face Roberto Kelly, Kevin Moss, Matt Noakes here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And close that window because I don't care about that. I'm not updating my virus stuff in the middle of a recording. Kelly is set. Mussina with the pitch. 6-6. And Kelly rips a single. First base runner, first hit, first anything that Mussina had given up in 11 batters. Second hit for Kelly, doubled back to lead off the 2nd. Kevin Moss is now on Kelly, a threat to steal. They're going to hold him, so that's going to drop him to a 113. He's going to go. He's going to make it. Underneath the tag from Billy Ripken. Stolen base. That I need to put the B there as well. Alrighty. Kevin Moss with a runner on second. Nobody out. Mussina is set. Here comes the pitch. 6-2. Fly ball to center field. Mike Devereaux chasing this one in. And he is able to make the catch. Out number 1. Did I do that right? I don't think I get a C that often. I'm sorry. Yep, runner's hold. I thought so. A, advance. Yep, A, advance. Alrighty. So Moss is the first out in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-1 Orioles, Matt Noakes. Mussina with a pitch. 1-5. That's a single for Noakes. That's going to drive Kelly to third. Kelly is going to try and score and do so. RBI single by Matt Noakes ties it up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out, 1 on. Pat Kelly comes to the plate. Mike Mussina. There's a little activity in the Orioles bullpen, but not a lot, not yet. 4-4 Howard ground ball hit to Leo Gomez. He's a 3 with a 9, and he is able to get the ball to second to Billy Ripken to force Noakes. Makes the pivot onto Milligan for the 5-4-3 double play to get the Orioles out of the inning. But the Yankees tie it up with 2 hits. So that'll be a 6. That'll be a 2. And that'll be a 1. Let's double check since we're doing it this way. Kelly was out. We'll come to this in a moment. We're going to go to the 8th inning. We're going to pause for a Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Both Sanderson and Mussina have got their stuff, man. They've got their command of their pitches. They're doing really well. They are. Top of the 8th, top of the order for the Birds. Brady Anderson, Devereaux, and Cal to follow. Sanderson is still going in this game. Both pitchers are. There's no need to take either one of them out. Not yet. 4-11 fly ball to left field. Roberto Kelly is chasing it. That's a 2 with an 18. He gets underneath that and makes the catch. Out number 1. Left field. Yep. 1 away brings us to Mike Devereaux. Here's the pitch. 5-8 on Sanderson's card. Fly ball to left field, and Kelly is there again. Smacks his mitt. Lets gravity do the rest. That is 2 away. Cal Ripken to the plate. Homered his last time up. He's 2 for 3 with a single. 2 RBI. Here's the pitch from Sanderson. 3-9 fly ball to center field. This one not as deep. Easy play out there for Bernie Williams. Tracks underneath it. Calls off Kelly and makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike Mussina is coming out. He's going to start the 8th. He will start the 8th. Not necessarily a short leash, but Oates is going to keep his eyes on him, just to make sure. Bernie Williams, 9th in the order, leading off, bottom of the 8th, with back to the top for Saxon Espinosa. Williams got a walk earlier. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to the pitcher. Here's the pitch from Mussina. 2-7, and pops it up on the left side of the infield. Leo Gomez gets underneath it and smacks his mitt, makes the catch. That's 1 away. Steve Sachs. I haven't called a wrong defender yet, because it's a 1,000 sub special, and that's a special. It's not the game. It's me not messing up. Here's the pitch to Sachs. 5-6, and that's a single. Tie game. Yankees have a base runner, and he is a speedster, and he is going to not try and steal. No, because then you got 2 outs for Espinosa. He's not being given the green light. Espinosa, hard ground ball to Cal Ripken. Gets it to Billy, over to Milligan for the 6-4-3. He would have had 2 outs and a runner on second had they let him go, and he was successful. Chance you take. The chance you take. 1 more hit for the Yankees, and we're going to go to the 9th inning. Tie ball game. Turn that back on me. Cool me off. It's warm. Get there. Okay. Scott Sanderson on the hill, starting the 9th. Short leash. He doesn't go this deep into games. He does not. He'll face Randy Milligan. That's all we know for sure. Sanderson with the pitch. 6-9 strikeout. Milligan's second so far. That makes him 1 for 4. Next up, Sam Horn, 1 for 3. Grounded to second, flew to right to go with his single. Sanderson will face Horn. 5, 7, and that's going to be a hard liner up the middle. Diving catch by Espinosa. Makes a great play out there. Shows off his range. It's going to be out number 2. Scott Sanderson will face Joe Orsulak. 3, 11. Ground ball to second. Easy play there for Steve Sachs. Fires it over to Mattingly. Out number 3. Orioles score nothing in the 9th. And the Yankees with an opportunity here. Orioles are going to go to the bullpen. Who are they going to get? I think they're going to look at Mike Flanagan. That's who they're going to look at. So let me do a little bit of housekeeping here real quick. Flanagan. Mussina went 8. Gave up 7 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. Struck out only 2. Nope, 1 homer. How many walks? 1. Only 1 walk. So there's a line. 8 innings pitched for Mike Mussina. Gave up 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Struck out 2, walked 1. Got tagged for a home run by Alvaro Espinosa. And Mike Flanagan is going to come in and pitch the bottom of the 9th. And he's going to face the heart of the Yankees order, Mattingly, Hall, and Kelly. 1 run across, and this game is over. Here we go. Flanagan, the pitch to Mattingly, 5, 8, fly ball to center field. Devereaux is there, makes the catch. That's out number 1. Mel Hall, right fielder. Flanagan with the pitch, 5, 6, strikeout. That's 2 away. Roberto Kelly, the baseball player, not the R&B artist. Here we go. 5, 8, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Devereaux is there again, and Flanagan is able to retire the Yankees in order. We have free baseball. We are going to the 10th. Hurrah. That means we need to do a little adjusting, so give me a moment. Fix the screen here a little bit. We want to shrink that. We want to do that. We want to do that. And let's spread that out. Bring that over a little bit more. Let's do, no, let's instead get rid of a line. We really don't need to know that. That's better. Okay, that's better. Pardon for the interruption. Thank you for allowing the adjustments. Alrighty, we go to the top of the 10th inning, and the Yankees are going to the bullpen because I'm not going to have Sanderson pitch 10. They're going to go to Steve Farr, John Habian. I don't care how you pronounce it. It's spelled H-A-B, you can't see it, Y-A-N, Habian. That's what I'm going to call him, John Habian. So Sanderson goes 9. He gives up 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a homer to Cal. He strikes out 4. Walks are 1. 1 walk. Fantastic game lines by both of these pitchers. Scott Sanderson, former Expo, went 9, gave up 6 hits and 2 runs, a homer to Cal, struck out 4 and walked 1. Fantastic lines by these starters. So Habian is going to come in and face the Orioles in the top of the 10th inning. He'll face bottom of the order in Hoyles, Gomez, and Billy Ripken. Anderson, if need be, top of the order will bat. Here's the pitch to Hoyles. 6-11. Ground ball hit to Mattingly at first. Roll it again. And he is able to get the play, beat Hoyles to first. Unassisted put out. Out number 1. Leo Gomez, third baseman. Habian with the pitch, 4-6, and strikes Gomez out. His second time striking out this game. 2 outs. Billy Ripken at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Single back in the 5th. Habian with the pitch, 3-4, and that's going to be a hard ground ball to third. Easy play for Pat Kelly. Gets it over to Mattingly for out number 3. We go retired in order to the bottom of the 10th. And Flanagan is still on the hill. He will face Kevin Moss, Matt Noakes, and Pat Kelly. And try to extend this game for his Orioles here in front of the Yankee Stadium faithful. Kevin Moss is set. Flanagan gets the signs from Hoyles. Stretches and fires. Foul ball. Roll them all. 1-5. It would have been a walk, but 4-3. Fly ball to left field. That's going to be Brady Anderson. He is a 1 with a 5. Gets there, makes the play. Out number 1. Alrighty, Matt Noakes. Here's the pitch, 4-6. And that's going to be a hard liner up the middle. Cal Ripken is there to stop the hit going up the middle. Makes the play on the line out. That is 2 away. Pat Kelly at the plate. 2-8. Pops it up to Ripken. Just swung underneath that one. And 1-2-3 go the Yankees. We go to the 11th. John Habian is coming in to pitch another round of Oriole offense. Brady Anderson, leadoff batter, leading off this inning. He is 0 for 3. Got a walk, a leadoff walk, and scored a run right there because it says so. Habian is set. Here comes the pitch. 4-10. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Cleanly fielded there by Steve Sachs. Gets it on to Mattingly for out number 1. Mike Devereaux now to the plate, the center fielder. Habian is set. Here comes that pitch. 4-7. And a hard ground ball hit to Sachs at second. 3 with a 12. He is able to get that to Mattingly for out number 2. Lather, rinse, repeat. 4-3 ground ball brings us to Cal Ripken. He is 2 for 4, homer and a single, 2 RBI. Here's the pitch from Habian. That is a 5-8 and pops it up weakly on the right side of the infield. Mattingly gets underneath it. He calls off Habian and makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and we go to the bottom of the 11th. Mike Flanagan coming on to pitch again. He will face Bernie Williams, Steve Sachs, and Alvaro Espinosa. Let's see how this goes. Williams is going to lead off. Flanagan is set. Here comes the pitch. 2-5, and that's a strikeout for Flanagan, his second. It's maybe Flanagan's last inning. Steve Sachs, 1 out. Leadoff batter. There's the pitch. That is going to be 5-5, and that's another strikeout for Flanagan, coming alive here in the 11th. Third whiff. Alvaro Espinosa, 1 for 4 with that solo shot to tie it up back in the 3rd. Here's the pitch from Flanagan. 4-6. Liner up the middle. Ripken is there. Makes the catch on the run. And there's no offense happening here in the extra innings, so this is going to be a long one. That's the best way to get it to end. Habian will pitch one more inning for the Yanks. Yankee strong. Going to the 12th, he'll face the heart of the Orioles battery. Milligan, Horn, and Orsulak. Habian here with the pitch, and that's going to be a 5-8, and pops it up. Milligan gets underneath it on the right side of the infield, and that's the 5th out in a row. 5th put out in a row for Milligan. Sam Horn. I'm sorry, that was Mattingly. I messed up. Dang it. Sam Horn, 2-5, and that's a walk. For the Orioles, since Cal Ripken's home run, first base runner. Boom, boom. 20th base runner. Nobody for the Yankees since the 8th. So that's 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 batters in a row. Both teams retired. That's kind of special. Okay, Sam Horn on with a walk. 1 out. Top of the 12th. Joe Orsulak is set. The windup, the pitch. 3-9, and that's going to be a hard liner to second. Sachs is there to make the play. Out number 2. Chris Hoyles, runner on first. Here's the pitch from Habian. 3-2, liner to third, right at Pat Kelly's glove. No hits, so the Orioles are set down. We're going to go to the bottom of the 12th, and dink. That goes there, there, there. Orioles are going to the bullpen. Flanagan is done. Figure 3 innings is long enough. Oh, well, that's going to be Havian also. So let's go ahead and just, it's there. Planning on making the change anyway. We're going to see Greg Olson come into the game now. Flanagan went 3 perfect innings, striking out 3. Wow. Mike Flanagan. Alrighty. Don Mattingly, Mel Hall, Roberto Kelly. Bottom of the 12th. Olson with the pitch. 3-7. Grounder to third. Gomez gets it to Milligan. That's 1 away. Mel Hall. And that is a 10 if needed. 6-5. Strikeout. That's 2 away. Roberto Kelly. 2-5. That's a single. Kelly is on base with 2 outs. Brings up Kevin Moss, designated hitter. Olson looking to get the Orioles back to the plate. 4-5 strikeout, his second, and that's going to end the 12th inning. We're going to go to the 13th. Going to the bullpen, the Yankees are. Habian comes out. We're going to see Steve Farr. Yep. Steve Farr is going to come in the game. So Habian, 3 near perfect innings. Issued 1 walk. Steve Farr coming in. Top of the 13th, he'll face Leo Gomez, Billy Ripken, then back to the top for Brady Anderson. And move that over here a little bit. I think stuff's been sliding throughout the game. That'll work. Alright. Gomez, 1-9 strikeout for Farr. Gomez, a third, struck out by each pitcher so far. Billy Ripken, 2-5. That's a base hit for Billy. He is on. Brady Anderson looking to knock him around. 4-9. Not going to happen. Strikeout. Farr's second. And the pitching continues. Mike Devereaux, 2 outs. Ripken on first. 2-6. That's a walk. files in line right behind him. And Cal Ripken. 2-5. Ground ball too short. Easy play there for Espinosa. Gets it to Mattingly for out number 3. And I think I've got a couple of hits to add to the scoreboard. I do. 1 per team. Then we'll go to the bottom of the 13th. Huh. 13th. Holy crap. That's a 7. That's an 8. And now this needs to be even bigger. And a little smaller, maybe. Bring you over. Nope. No bigger. Let's see. Need to add some more innings. We actually need to make that pop up a little longer now. Alrighty. We go to the bottom of the 13th inning. Greg Olson on the hill for Baltimore. And he will be facing 7, 8, and 9 of the Yankees. Matt Noakes, Pat Kelly, Bernie Williams. Noakes is set. No runs for Baltimore there. Bottom of the 13th. 2, 3. Ground ball to second base. Easy play for Billy Ripken. Gets it to to Randy Milligan. That is out number 1. And now people getting done. So hold on. Shut that down. Alrighty, that is 1 away. Noakes is out. Pat Kelly at the plate. Here we go. The pitch from Olson. 1-6. Grounder to Ripken. Cal gets it to Randy Milligan for out number 2. Bernie Williams at the plate. He's 0 for 3. He's walked and struck out. 4-6 and works the count. Gets a 2-out walk here in the bottom of the 13th inning. Steve Sachs now to the plate. Olson 1-7. That's a single for Sachs. Williams is on second and he's going to be held there. He's a 114, 116. No, don't give him a chance for the out. Let Espinosa get the hit. Here we go. Olson with a pitch. 1-8, single 113. He gets it, and that's going to load the bases for Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball with a chance to win it here. Olson's coming out. Todd Froworth is going to come in this game. Olson is coming out. Todd Froworth is going to come in and try to clamp this down. Alrighty, Don Mattingly, bases loaded. I'll walk. It's just him getting on base does it. Here's the pitch. 3-6, ground ball to first. And Milligan is able to beat Mattingly to the bag. Out number 3. 2 hits for the Yankees. Wow. A little bit of excitement there. We go to the 14th inning. Steve Farr comes in for the Yankees. We're going to have to make that a little bit longer, I think. Keep this up. 6 at bats. 6 times through the lineup so far. Randy Milligan, Sam Horn, Joe Orsulak. 14th inning. Here we go. Farr with a pitch. 5-8. Grounder hit to short. That'll be Espinosa. He is a 3, and he's going to make that play to Mattingly easily for out number 1. Retires Randy Milligan. Sam Horn now to the plate. And there. Here comes the pitch. 2-8. Strikeout for Farr. That'll be his 3rd. 2 away. Joe Orsulak up now. He is 0 for 5. He's struck out twice. Far looking to get the Yankees to the plate. 5-10 and does so with his 4th strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles in the 14th. We go to the bottom of the inning. So far we are right now at the 1 hour mark of this video. But you know what? It's been non-stop. Free baseball. 1,000 subs. Recreation of the first strat-o-matic baseball game I ever played. Figured it was a good way to ring it in. Froworth facing Mel Hall, Roberto Kelly, and Kevin Moss. Here comes the pitch from Froworth. 1-9 grounder to second. Billy gets that over to Randy Milligan for out number 1. Roberto Kelly at the plate. Froworth. 4-11. Hard grounder hit to Milligan at first. He is a 3 with a 16, and that's an error. Kelly gets on. E3. Boffo Milligan. Bad Milligan. Will that make the difference here in the bottom of the 14th? Who knows? Kevin Moss, DH, 1 out, man on. Here's the pitch. 6-5 strikeout for Froworth. That's 2 away. Matt Noakes now. Dropped the D20 and it ran. Got to back up. Here's the pitch to Noakes. 3-4. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. Easy play there for Milligan. Gets underneath it. And we're going to go to the 15th inning. I've been here a handful of times. I think 3 times I've been to the 15th inning. Twice to the 20th. Oh. So Far will be coming on. Hoyles will be up. I got to stretch my legs a little bit. Oh! Oh! Because I'm a little yup here. Let's see if we can do it this way for a while. I need to stand up. I gotta stand up. So we'll do that. Yeah, alrighty. We're doing this. 15th inning, Chris Hoyles leading off. Far with the pitch. 4-7 fly ball to center field. Easy play there for Bernie Williams, out number 1. It's going to be Leo Gomez. Here's the pitch from Far. 4-2 fly ball to left. Roberto Kelly chasing towards the foul line, in towards the dugout. Makes the catch on the run in fair territory. That's 2 away. Billy Ripken now at the plate. Steve Farr is set. And I realize, yeah, you guys know what's going to happen before it comes up, but I think we need to make my face a little more visible because I'm pretty. Leo Gomez, Billy Ripken, 5-6, and that's going to be strikeout for Steve Farr, his 5th in 3 innings. That's not too shabby there, Mr. Farr. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They had a single and a walk since Cal's home run back in the 6th. The Yankees have been shutting them down. However, Orioles have shut down New York in return. Todd Froworth, that is 3rd inning for Farr. That's probably going to be it for him. Froworth is up. I'm going to go with the highest ERA pitchers. The next pitching change for each team. Starting the next inning, I think both teams are going to go with a bad pitcher. Now let's keep it going. Let's see if I can get that inning record for myself. 4-9 from Todd Froworth to Pat Kelly. That's a strikeout. Let's see if we can get it. If we're going to do it right. If you're going to do it, don't strike me. Bernie Williams, 1 away. Froworth, 1-2. Hard ground ball to first. Milligan is able to get it to Froworth covering. 3-1 ground ball for out number 2. Back to the top of the order for Steve Sachs. 304 batter. He's 3 for 6 in this game with a stolen base, and he struck out. 1-5. Just misses all of that. Ground ball to Cal Ripken. Launch angle was off. I hate launch angle. Gets it to Milligan for out number 3. We're going to the 16th inning. This is the 3rd time I've ever been to the 16th inning. Alrighty. New pitcher for the Yankees. Farr has gone 3. Yeah, he's a relief too, so he's going 3. So new pitcher for New York. Steve Howe's going to come in. Keep this going a little bit longer. Let's do it the way we can. So Steve Howe. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did not write down Farr. Might want to do that little bit of thing there. So Farr went 3. Froworth has gone 2 1/3 so far, so that is 13.1. So Olsen went 1 and 2. Okay, just so I got that for later. Steve Howe. He is going to face top of the Orioles order here in the 16th inning. We got to start doing something different there. 16, Baltimore, New York. 17, 18, 19. I'm going to write it on there. 20, 21. You never know. It is the record, and that is now the goal. 21. I'll play one more inning standing up, and then I'll be able to sit down again. Steve Howe. Brady Anderson. The pitch, 5, 8. That's going to be a fly ball to left field. Good play out there by Roberto Kelly. Out number 1. Mike Devereaux. 3, 7. Fly ball to left. Another play out there by Kelly for out number 2. Cal Ripken. Nothing since his homer back in the 6th. Here's the pitch from Howe. 6, 8. Liner hard into left field. No. Pat Kelly is there. Gets his glove on it. Robs Ripken of the base hit. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 16th inning. And it occurs to me that we need to make that even longer. So I am going to go ahead and have a seat. Give me just a moment. We'll get this stuff straightened out and continue. Marathon baseball game. Okay, that felt good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodness. It's going to be a long baseball game. I'll move that there. I'll move that there. I'll move this back down here. And alrighty. Bottom of the 16th. Froworth. On the bump. Espinosa, Mattingly, and Hall due up. And here comes the pitch to Espinosa. 6, 8, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Easy play out there for Anderson. That's out number 1. Don Mattingly now at the plate. 4, 8, and that's going to be a strikeout for Froworth. His second, 3rd. 2 away. Mel Hall. Someone's going to pop one. Mel Hall's looking for a 3. Here's the pitch, doesn't get it. 5, 6, strikeout. Froworth 4th, and that's probably going to be close to the end for him. We go to the 17th. The high drama here in Yankee Stadium. We've had enough time. This game is brought to you by Strat-o-matic, makers of this fine board game and others for the Big Four: baseball, football, basketball, hockey, as well as computer games, PC games. And they have some card reader apps, some online games, so definitely check them out at www.strat-o-matic.com. Howe is set to go here in the 17th. He'll face Randy Milligan, Sam Horn, and Joe Orsulak. Here we go. 7th time through the lineup. Jeez. Never gone 8. I think maybe I have. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Hal with a pitch to Milligan. 3-6 single. I was going to have a new pitcher go. Hal's going to 4th inning. No, let's change it now. I was going to change him out. Hal's going 3. So let's change him out. I hate to do that. And we're going to do the same for Froworth. Rich Monteleone is going to come in. Hal went 3. Monteleone is going to come in right there and face Sam Horn. 2-7 for a walk. Orioles have 2 base runners here in the top of the 17th. Joe Orsulak now. Monteleone with a pitch. 1-9 fly ball to center field. Bernie Williams charging in, makes the catch on the run. Out number 1, runners at 1st and 2nd. Top of the 17th inning here in New York. Yankees and Orioles tied at 2. Chris Hoyles takes the pitch from Monteleone. 1-7. That is a strikeout. Out number 2. Here in the top of the DeBerg. Leo Gomez. 4-5. Just missed that. Hard ground ball to Alvarez. He is a 3 with a 9. And he is able to get the ball to Mattingly. Out number 3. 4-5. 4, 2, 3. Holy crap, game could have been over. 5. Goodness. A little bit of drama for those of you who can see the cards. You can make it out enough. I've watched my videos, the more current ones. You can make it out enough. We go top of the 17th. Actually, that way we can see the scoring there. Roberto Kelly leading off. Kevin Moss, Matt Noakes. There we go. Froworth. We'll go pitcher with batter with Froworth and then change out. Be fair. 1-5. He gets strikeout number 5, and that's going to be it for Froworth. All right. Who are the Orioles going to get? Gotta be fair. We're going to go Mark Williamson. That's who's coming in. We went relievers number 3, number 2, number 1. Now we're going to number 4. So Williamson, Mark Williamson coming in. Froworth went 1, 2, 3 2/3. And Williamson is going to be facing Kevin Moss with 1 out, nobody on. Matt Noakes due up behind him. Pat Kelly if it comes to it. Here we go. That's a 6-10. Long fly ball by Moss. This one is back. It is going, gone. Kevin Moss home run. Bottom of the 17th. And the Yankees win in Yankee Stadium. 3rd longest game that I've ever played. Right there to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Recreating the first strat-o-matic baseball game I ever played. 29 years and about a month ago. Wow. Took that game deep. I'm glad I have all these cameras. That way I was able to stand up and stay comfortable. That really kind of helped. Because I don't know, you guys who have been around, I get to a long game. I get to about the 11th or 12th inning, and it's like, man, it's picking on me. I don't want to do this. Sucks. And then I get my 2nd win, but it's in the video, and I don't like that. But yeah, no, this is, yeah, dude. That was a good game. Good games playing. I say that at the end of all of the games and all of these videos lately. I've not had too many blowouts where it was like teeing off batting practice. This is I love it. Fantastic game. We will do our stats here in just a moment, as we all like our stats. Let me do this. Pack up the Orioles. This game was played on or about May the 20th in 1992. A couple of weeks before I started working for Fisher Auto Parts in Stanton, Virginia. Man, love auto parts. And, man, crazy. That goes there. Where did my D20 go? I'll never find it. I'll never see it. Oh, there it is, right by my foot. I could have just grabbed that. Well, then, let us do our stats. This is where we zoom the camera in, so we can see this easily. And there's your score right there. Let's adjust that. One hit. Orioles had a hit in that last inning, so let's adjust the hits. Orioles had 8. Yankees with 11, but more importantly, in the bottom of the 17th, they score that all-important final run of the ball game. So we can wipe those out. And there is your final line right up here. Baltimore scored 1 run in the top of the first. Yankees tied it up in the bottom of the third. The first was a leadoff walk by Anderson, and he scored on an RBI single from Cal Ripken. In the bottom of the third, solo shot, 2 outs by Alvaro Espinosa. Then you go to the top of the 6th, leadoff solo shot by Cal Ripken. Made it 2-1, and in the bottom of the 7th inning, Roberto Kelly gets on base, steals second, and after 1 out, RBI single by Matt Noakes ties it up. And then we go to the bottom of the 17th with 1 out, Kevin Moss home run, and there it is. 3-2 is your score. It's in the bag. 3-2, 1 error by Milligan, none by the Yankees. Should really be easy to count up. Let's do the Orioles first. Williamson went 0.0 for ERA infinity. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 homer. No chance for a strikeout or a walk. Froworth struck out 5. And nobody on base. Froworth. Todd Froworth, man. Beautiful. Olson. He gave up 1, 2, 3 hits. No runs. Issued a walk and struck out 1, 2. And we'll double check that with the batters just to make sure those totals are good. So since we did that, let's do the Yankees batting, and then we'll balance that, and then we'll do the Orioles batting and balance the Yankees pitchers. By the way, Monteleone went 1. Yeah, let's get them all done first, then we'll go from there. Far, perfecto, K and a walk. Near perfecto, 1-1. Howe gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 hits, 1 walk, struck out 5. Dink, dink, dink. Monteleone gave up a walk and struck out 1, and nothing else. Okay, so we'll balance that with the batters just to make sure. So since we did that, let's do Baltimore first. Brady Anderson is 0 for 6. A strikeout. Runs scored. K and a walk. Mike Devereaux's 0 for 6 with a walk. Cal Ripken is 2 for 7. Run. 2 runs batted in. homer. Randy Milligan is 2 for 7 with 2 strikeouts. KK. Sam Horn is 1 for 5, strikeout and 2 walks. Walk. 0 for 7, Joe Orsulak struck out 3 times. KK. Chris Hoyles 0 for 7, struck out twice. KK. Not a lot of hits in this game. You need to a little better. Okay, there. Sorry about that. Leo Gomez 0 for 7, struck out 3 times. KK. And Billy Ripken 2 for 6, struck out once. Okay. The 2 BI, Cal Ripken. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yankees pitchers, there's 8. So I'm missing 1. He got 2 hits. Oh, 1 hit by Gomez, a double. Okay, so that's your 8. Cool. 2 runs, yes. Homer, 1, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strikeouts. 9, 10, 11. I'm missing 2 strikeouts. So 1 for Monteleone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Howe. 1 for Farr. Havian. Where's Havian? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I not? I did not mark Havian. What have I done? Oops. 2, 3, 4. I thought I went 3 with Havian. No, I couldn't have gone 3 with Havian. Sanderson. We know this is Sanderson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sanderson had 6 strikeouts. Havian, I know he pitched. I couldn't tell you where. So I'm going to put question marks because I screwed that up, but guess what? I'm not going to worry about correcting it because all the stats are here. So these guys, Havian, Farr, and Howe, did a combination of the 10th through the 15th innings. 16th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't even have the right number of innings written down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an extra inning there. So I actually have 4 for Howe. Ah, goodness. Sorry about that. But, oh well. It's already an hour and 23-minute video. I'm not going to make it any longer if I don't have to. So, that is hits. That's 8 hits for the Orioles. And that's what I got up there to write the runs in the right place. Christopher, 11 hits for the Yanks. All right, let's do Yankee batting and try to balance that. We have Steve Sachs. He is 3 of 7, stolen base and a strikeout. Stolen base, strikeout. Espinosa is 2 of 7, run ribby homer. Mattingly is 1 of 7, double and a K. Mel Hall is 0 for 7, struck out 3 times. KK. K. Roberto Kelly is 3 of 7. Run, double, stolen base, 2 strikeouts. Run, stolen base, double, and KK. Kevin Moss is 1 of 7. Run, ribby, homer, and struck out 3 times. KK. 1 for 6 Noakes with a ribby. 0 for 6 Kelly, Pat Kelly with a strikeout. And Bernie Williams 0 for 4 K and 2 walks. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. 7, 3, and 1 is 11, so that is correct. Runs 1, 2, 3. 3 runs. Homer, 2 of them. Homers, 2 of them. KKKKK. 12 strikeouts. 5, 10, 12, and 2 walks. Walks. So I actually got that one right. Oh, guys. It's been really good. It has. It's been August of 15. I did my first video. It was the 1979 extended playoffs. Actually, no. First video was introduction. Second video was nearly a no-hitter by Bob Buell of the Braves against the Pirates in my way back then 1960 NL replay, which hit the skids a long time ago. Long projects and all. But, yeah. This has been a good run. 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I hope you guys enjoy the new content that I'm putting on with Hitting the Road with Chris. And just wanted to especially show you that I wasn't changing the format of the channel. However, there's going to be some more of the Hitting the Road with Chris. I enjoy doing it. It's easy. It's uploads. So different things going on. But thank you again, guys, very much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Guys, have a wonderful weekend and keep on rolling. Wow, I'm pretty.